Hey guys, and thank you for joining me today for this week's Plan With Me. The week that I'm planning is the week of January 31st to February 6th. So this week I'm going to be planning using my kit SK9 from my shop. So this week, as I had mentioned before, if you've watched any of my previous Plan With Me's, it is competition season, full force. So because of that, there is a competition this weekend. So I already know that that's going to be planned. On top of that, my son's birthday is next week, his 1-year birthday. But because it is on Monday, my best friend will be coming into town this weekend so that she can watch my girls compete. And then also so we can, celebrate my son. So it's really exciting this weekend that's going to be happening. I'm so excited to see her. I haven't seen her in a while. So, I'm really excited that she's going to be able to make it down and that she'll be able to attend the girls' my oldest daughter's competition, because only my oldest is competing. So I think it's going to be just really fun. My friend, she's always a good time. I love her to death. So I know we're going to have a good time. And then my daughters will be so excited that she's going to be making it to see her compete. And then, we'll celebrate my son. So that's kind of the plans for the weekend. So the week itself isn't crazy busy. It's kind of just business as usual for the entire week. There are 2 extra practices scheduled for my daughter, but the one on Monday is a for sure. And then the one that's on Tuesday, the extra practice that's scheduled for Tuesday, that is we'll kind of see what happens and play it by ear practice that they scheduled. They've already said that they're just going to kind of see how the girls do on Monday. And then based on how they do, then they'll determine whether we'll have the practice on Tuesday. But they wanted us to mark it in our calendar and just have it ready just in case that's what they decide to do. So that way there's no time conflicts or whatever, scheduling something else on a Tuesday and then they decide to have the practice. So they went ahead and they put it on our calendar, but they mentioned that it's all just going to be dependent on what happens on Monday. So my daughter in her last competition, they did end up scoring 2nd place. And with that, they also got a bid to go to Orlando to compete in Summit. So they'll be going for that. So that's kind of what they're training for. But that is just a reflection of how well the team has been doing so far. I mean, we had a lot going on between girls getting sick and injured and stuff. It was a crazy start to the year, but everyone's healthy, back on the mat, and the team has been killing it. So I think based on that, I'm kind of thinking we're not going to have the practice on Tuesday. I'm going to keep it on my calendar anyways, but I don't think it's going to end up happening because, they've been doing so good. They've been hitting everything. They've been making some changes to increase the difficulty in the routine, and the girls are really just, they're hitting it. They're doing really well. So I don't think that Tuesday practice will really happen. And if it does, it's probably going to be shorter than what they planned. But I'll have that in my schedule anyways. So I went ahead and marked my schedule down with the highlighters this week. I just decided to do it that way. I don't have as much going on, so I think, it'll work. And then the only difference is this is why I was using this sticker. This sampler from Planner K is because, so Wednesday night, we're supposed to get really bad weather. It's supposed to potentially snow and it's supposed to freeze and all that. So because of that, I'll be working from home. And so with these Planner Kate stickers, I wanted to add this weather icon from this sheet to show the snow and then put my work from home. And I already knew I kind of wanted to do this. This is why I laid it out like this, because I wanted to use this combination for Thursday. So I'll go ahead and put the competition. It's a 2-day competition, so I'll run a strip across. I'm trying to think, which one do I like the most? They're all super cute. I think I'm going to do this one. There you go. So I'm going to run it across for the 2 days because that's going to be competition weekend. And I already know it's going to be kind of impossible to plan anything for the weekend because I don't know what times will be at competition. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm not unsure about. My best friend, she's gonna come into town Friday night, and that just works out good because we don't know the schedule for the competition yet. We really don't get that until a couple days before. So I'll just have to wait and see when we'll be competing. But I mean, I know I'm gonna have to block off essentially most of that time. Actually, I think I wanna put it lower because I still wanna put my weekend banner. So let me lower this. And so my stickers are removable and they're easy to take off. The only thing is that I have no nails because I bit my nails off. So I have no way of actually picking it up and scraping it off. There you go. See, once you get a grip on it, it comes off really easy. I just have no nails because I bite my nails. It's a horrible, horrible habit, but it's a habit that I have. And so I struggle to even just take off removable stickers because I have no nails. So I'm gonna put this right here on the bottom, and then I'll put competition across. So I know that this is competition weekend, and then I'm gonna use one of these other ones so I could do my weekend banner. And since it is a brown banner, I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, so like it's gonna be a crazy busy weekend for sure. The week, not as much because like I mentioned, there's not gonna be as many extra practices as we had before because the team's kind of getting right back into the groove. But a lot of it, I mean, there's not too many details to put down on the competition schedule. We will end up getting times and report times and all that, but I don't have that yet. And it's not that important to write it down in the planner, I don't think, because I mean, it's on the app that they use to communicate with us. And I have the app set up that it sends me reminders on my phone. So my phone will beep and let me know like, hey, you have to get ready to start going to the competition to drop her off. Yeah, so far so good. I like the layout. The next thing I'm gonna do, and I've been doing the time lapse for it, is I'm gonna put their cheer schedules down. It's usually the same for most weeks. It doesn't really change too much. Right now in competition season, it is changing. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna write down the extra practices for Monday and Tuesday, but Tuesday, I know that one's pending. We might have it, we might not have it. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Okay, so I was able to put down their schedule. I put the cheer schedule on there. The extra practices are these two, so I added them on there and I just left normal. I'll put a cancel sticker if they decide to cancel it. And then I went ahead and just put the washi strip on the bottom just to kind of bring out my layout a little bit more. Next thing I'll end up doing is just putting the cover here because I don't really, I mean, I know it's, well, January into February, I don't really care so much about having that on there. So I'm going to add this sticker on top of it with the books to kind of give it some style. And then I have my meal plan sticker to put on the bottom. So I'll put that there and I'll try and line it up with the bottom washi. There you go. And then the two other things I'll have to put are my habit trackers. So let me put those down. And that kind of, well, no, I was going to say that finishes up my main template parts that I need to put, but that's not true. I need to put down my to-do check boxes. So what will I use? I think I'll use these two flags that I have. So I'll put, actually, I want to use the pink one first because this one has a lot of brown. So I'll put the pink one here, and this will end up being my to-do. And then this will be my to-do for social media, which will be my planning, like filming my plan with me's, making stickers and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I put on the second checklist. And then this top one is just general home to-dos that I need to account for the week. So I'll put those there. And then I'll end up putting my my daily to-dos also. I've been doing that a lot. It works out better because that way I don't have to worry about trying to have a daily planner. I can kind of add them on here since I'm at work all day. So it's not like there's anything that I put on here because I don't put my work, what's it called? I don't put my work tasks in this planner. So this is going to be the home to do tasks. So I think I'm going to add those a little bit higher actually. So I'm going to do them with a dot. And so there's going to be quite a bit to get done this week. I kind of tore my house apart this past weekend. We have a lot of stuff that I wanted to get rid of. The girls had clothes 4 days. They had so much clothes. And then it's ironic because they had so much clothes, but they're always telling me that they don't have anything to wear. And so because of that, I had decided that this weekend I was going to go through and I was just going to get rid of all the extra clothes that is maybe not exactly their size anymore, and just kind of extras, like maybe the stuff I got rid of, a lot of the stuff that, they didn't wear as much and all that, because it was just getting hard to keep up with everything, all their clothes, because these girls, they pull out everything from their closet. It's insane how they're able to like fill up a laundry basket right after I finish laundry, because they just pull everything out. And so that is why I was like, no, a lot of this stuff has to go because it's kind of just taking up space. And then they're not even actually using half of all that stuff. They just pull it out and then they put it in the dirty clothes. So I got rid of a bunch of clothes, and we went ahead and we sold them. We sold some of it to one of those resale, like those kids resale stores that we have here. And then the rest of it, we just dropped off in a Goodwill box. So we were able to get rid of a good chunk of clothing and some extra toys. But because of that, so I kind of ripped apart part of the house. So there's some finishing up I have to do, putting some stuff away. And then I didn't make it to go through my closet yet. So I really want to do that also. So that'll happen at some point this week before my friend comes into town, especially because I don't want her to come into my house and there's stuff all over the place. I mean, it's not as bad. We kind of were able to pick up most of it as we went, but there's some extra bags that we also need to take to either sell or donate that we have sitting in the front. So we'll have to get rid of those. But yeah, that'll end up happening at some point this week. And then we'll have to get that done before the weekend gets busy. A few things I'm going to put for Friday is I'm going to go ahead and put, my laundry and clean days. Friday's always laundry and clean days. So they do come into town on Friday, but it won't be until later in the evening. So I'll still have time to get this stuff done. So I'll do my laundry and then my cleaning day. Stickers on there. I put my payday sticker. And then even though it's a busy weekend and we have competitions both days and she'll be into town, she'll be driving back Sunday to go back home. And then as always, I will have to meal prep because even though it's competition weekend, we still work the next week. And well, in order to stay with the budget, we have to meal prep so that we're not spending money for food during the week because we don't plan properly. So I have to make sure I include that in here still. So that goes there. What else do I need to put on here? I think another thing I'm going to add is going to be my book sticker for the book that I'm reading. So I had started Instructions for Dancing and I still haven't finished it. So I'll have to continue reading that. So I'll put that on here. Let me go ahead and write it down. Instructions for Dancing. I was gonna talk and then I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to write if I start talking. So Instructions for Dancing, I'll finish that book. I'm running a little bit behind on the reading. So like I said, this past weekend, we were getting rid of a bunch of stuff, so there was not a lot of time to sit down and read. It was just kind of going through the house. And then I also went to Dollar Tree and I found a whole bunch of storage little like baskets for, well, it's not $1 anymore, $1.25. And they're that teal color that everything in my office is. So I was so excited with that. I was able to pick those up so that I can organize. So this weekend was just, it was all work in the house that we were doing and just kind of trying to tidy things up and get rid of stuff, and basically a spring cleaning type-ish thing. And that's what we did. But yeah, so this week there's not as much to do during the week so far that I know of. Fridays, typical things, the competition, the weekend, standard meal prep. I do want to write down 2 to-dos that I have to do. So one of them is I was making some shirts for some of the moms in the team. I had made shirts for the girls, for all of them, so they were matching, and then some of the moms wanted some, so I have to make their shirts. And then I have to post up one of the fundraisers that we're doing for the upcoming competition in Orlando. They've sent us several fundraiser stuff so that we can do. So I did one of them, so now I have to post the other one. I still haven't submitted my daughter's application for the STEM Academy, so I'll have to do that for sure this week because the deadline's coming up. So I'm gonna write that on there. I wanna make sure I do that. And that I think is really, I kind of mentioned it last time. She loves school, she does amazing, she does a good job. I think the STEM Academy is a good fit for her. So I need to make sure to submit that application so she doesn't lose out on the opportunity because I didn't submit the application. Social media, I'll have to do my plan with me. I'll have to do my February budget. Oh, that's another thing I can mark separately. So Monday the 31st is when I'm going to be releasing my April kits. That'll probably end up happening in the evening because, you know, I work during the day and I don't know, I haven't figured out how to like schedule releases. I have to actually go in there and manually put them one at a time. I just haven't figured out the other way. So I'll end up doing that when I get home. So I'm going to release April kits. So those are already designed and everything, design cut. I have all that. It's just to actually put in the post. So that'll be happening on Monday. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, just my plan with me, my budget, and then my weekly check-in. So those are the videos I'll have to do. And then I'll have some, I think I'm going to end up having some other tasks. There's last things that I'll do is I already put my payday sticker, but I'll go ahead and put my trash sticker for Thursday because, well, it's trash day. And where do I want to put it? And if we don't take out trash, then we're kind of like in a bind for the rest of the weekend because it doesn't come until Mondays. And then I'm going to put this planning sticker here because obviously everything in social media is related to planning. Anything else? No, I think that's the only ones I want to use for right now. There's a couple other that I want to put, but I'm just not. Oh, I'll put my YouTube one. I'm gonna go ahead and put my YouTube one here up top because a lot of it is filming tasks also. So I'm gonna put that there. But yeah, I think that's my week so far. I think I captured everything. I was a little scattered trying to remember if there was anything else going on, but I think I got the gist of it. Like I said, most of it is just stuff that we always do, with the exception of that it's a competition weekend because we're full on in competition season. Oh, last thing, the whole reason that my friend is coming into town is because we're going to celebrate my son's first birthday with them. So they're here to celebrate that. So right now I'm putting it on Saturday, but when I get the actual competition schedule, then I'll adjust. Like, we're not sure if we're going to do it Friday or Saturday. Right now it's looking like Saturday because my little brother has games on Friday. But if they compete super early on Sunday, obviously I wouldn't want to stay up late or if they get out late Saturday, I don't want that to interfere with celebrating his birthday. But I think, I mean, usually we're done by like 5 on the weekends, so I'm hoping that's the case, and then we'll be able to celebrate his first birthday. Yep. But other than that, that's kind of all I have for this week. I think it came out super cute. I changed the layout a little bit. I like to kind of switch it up every now and then just to kind of figure out what works best. And also depending on the kit, which stickers I want to put on. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe so that you get updates whenever any of my videos are uploaded, or if anything else is going on. You don't want to miss that. So go ahead and hit subscribe. I have the link to my Etsy shop below. Go ahead and check it out, especially after Monday, because my April kits will be on. So if they're later on Monday and you don't make it in time to view them, they'll be up for sure Tuesday morning. So go ahead and check those out. That way you can purchase kits that I already have on and then the new ones that are available. That's my plan with me for this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, bye guys.